My powerful one. Yes, I'm about to share with you a manifesting game that I truly believe helped me to go from broke AF to making my first million and then many more millions by doing what I love. This is going to be a fun video. Yes, it's in there as fun as it's going to be. I'm going to talk about the game. I believe it can be really quite profound help for many of you, especially those of you that feel like you've been in business energetics for a while. I mean, you are working with your energy, you are perhaps really dedicated to increase your income, increase your impact, maybe change some areas of your life, but it's not budging, as in it's not moving as fast as you want. This will be of a huge help to you. Of course, I feel like saying that this type of process that I'm about to share with you, it's not a magic pill in and of itself, as in, let's say, if you play this game, as I'll suggest to you, and in the meantime, you will have a wonderful intuition saying, move this way or move that way, but you're not going to, you're just going to stay there and just play the game. That's not going to help either, because this powerful energy that the game I'm going to describe is going to work with your energy and with your subconscious and with your nervous system. It really needs to come through all the levels. So when you do have intuition to move, you move, all right? So let me take you down the memory lane. Roughly speaking, 10 years ago, before I started this incredible business, what now is Business Energetics Academy, and serving clients from 184 countries around the world, helping visionaries and change makers, leaders like you, to change the effort and struggle in growing our businesses and impact for working with our energy, growing it energetically, marrying energy and strategy essentially for the exponential business growth beyond logic and fulfillment beyond measure. So way back then, no, I didn't have those millions. No, I didn't have clients from so many countries. No, I was broke AF and I was struggling coach. The times were really tough for me financially. I was waking up almost every morning with a tight knot in my belly because I was so nervous about the finances. Will we have enough to cover the water bill this month? Will we have enough to pay rent this month? Will we have enough to even feed our young family this month? So things were really tough. And because they were so tough, I intuitively started to play this game that changed everything for me. And that was, I started to pretend to myself that I won, 180 million. In other words, I won a jackpot. And let me tell you, I did not play this game in order to manifest more money in my daily life. I did not at that point. And that was actually key why I truly believe that playing this game helped me to quite quickly improve my financial situation, to the point where I didn't want to play the game anymore because I had more clients, I had more money, I was building, financial momentum started to grow. So yes, I started to play this game. I just started to pretend to myself that I won 180 million. And I played this game very immersively, to the point where I really just stayed with it. I really just stayed with it and imagined step by step, okay, if I truly won that lottery, how would I find out? So I imagined that moment where I would find out in an email, and maybe they would call me. And how would I feel? And would I believe it? Maybe I would be in that moment of disbelief to start with. What would happen next? Who would I share it with? How would I share with my husband? How would I pick up that money? Would it come to my account? Would they bring it? Would we go there? Every little detail of this game I would play in my mind very vividly over and over again. And here is what started to happen. As I played this game, I actually cried a lot, believe me or not, because there was a lot of emotional alchemy happening, because really at that point I was financially really strained, and I didn't know that back then, but I really was in that prison of ego, mind, identity. I was just going by what I saw. Oh, sugar, I don't have money, or there is little money. So what if there tomorrow is less money? I was in that prison of our logician archetype. Because I felt so broke and struggling, this game, what it did is I felt lots of actual genuine emotional alchemy, in a sense that I felt sense of relief. I cannot tell you how many times during initial days of playing this game, I would be literally crying. My tears would be coming down because, oh, I was so grateful. I don't need to struggle anymore. I don't need to strive so hard for clients and money anymore. So yes, there was lots of emotional release. And this, I believe, was actually one of the reasons why this manifesting game worked so well for me, because I allowed this emotional alchemy to happen. You know, sometimes our little human doesn't want us to be in the negative emotions, so we skip this process or we suppress these emotions. And actually, it's very, very important that we allow ourselves all those yucky and negative emotions for them to come up and release. And that's exactly what happened in this game for me. I literally alchemized all that stuck and frozen negative emotion of struggle and so forth. And then over the several days, I cannot tell you exactly how many, the energy shifted because I was still in the game. I would be playing that game morning, day, afternoon. It wasn't just like one off and let's do this. I did it because playing that game with myself, pretending to myself that I'm insanely rich, was way more pleasurable than living actual reality. So I played this throughout the day. Of course, I was doing other things, but throughout the day, I was coming back to this game. Well, I am that person who is insanely rich. I have the freaking lottery. I won a freaking lottery, 180 million. So I was coming back to it again and again. And in a matter of days, energy shifted from feeling that deep sense of release to genuine excitement. And where am I going to invest next? And what am I going to do next? So of course I would be putting that money into my business. I saw my business growing. I saw my business thriving. And it was just bathing myself in a limitless abundance. And here's the thing. At one point, I literally lost interest in that game because my physical reality suddenly started to shift, meaning more clients started to come in and money started to come in more and more, to the point where I got really genuinely excited about that and started to take more and more powerful action for my business. You know, that was more exciting than playing actual game. So it did the job. So I really, really believe this game, as basic as it is, as simple as it is, that it helped me to jumpstart me from being broke to my first million and above. Right? However, if you choose to play immersive game like that, maybe this exact game or maybe variation of it, which I'll share in the moment, here are a couple of more important things that are very, very important so you can actually make it work. So as I said, I did not play this game with like, I'm doing it so my physical reality can adjust. I'm doing it so hopefully money will come by the end of the month so I can pay that bill easily. I didn't do any of this. I did it for the pleasure of it. I did it because it was way more pleasurable than the physical reality. So I stayed in the game. And this is very, very important because for us, people, those that you know, you want to make more out of your life, out of your business, you want to be at a high level of just pretty much anything. I know you're quite happy to play these games or work with your energy or be closing energetic gap. I know that. But oftentimes we do it with this hidden mindset that I'll be a good girl or good boy. I will be doing this energetic work. I'll be doing maybe mantras or affirmations or journaling or this and that or this kind of games. I will be absolutely being good girl, and hopefully reality will show me really quickly that I'm doing it well. Peekaboo, reality. Are you adjusting yet? Are you catching up yet? You better, because you better show me, universe, that I'm doing this well, right? You better. You get me, right? So we're playing this peekaboo with the universe and reality, and we essentially are having this transactional relationship with the energy that yes, I will do this if the energy will show me that it works. And you see, this is the fastest way to actually kill the game, to kill the manifesting process, because to the point where you need to be checking, am I doing it right? You're essentially looking for validation. You're looking for proof outside. So you're not actually in the most powerful creative energy you can be. This is one of the main reasons why that game back then worked so extremely well for me, because I didn't have any expectations of the reality needs to catch up. I just did it for the pleasure of it. So then later on, I adopted this, and this is how I believe, again, it helped me to go from level to level to even to like six-figure moms, which at one point was like unheard of or unbelievable for me. But the longer I played, I just loved this game. This is the type of change maker, type of entrepreneur I am. So I am constantly in that energy because I have been constantly in that energy. Of course, the reality had to at some point catch up with me. Nowadays, six-figure moms are like breathing for me. Sometimes they're really, really high six-figure moms. Sometimes it's more towards the baseline of six-figure cash moms, but it doesn't matter. But it's like absolutely normal thing for me. But how did I get there is because long before it was a normal thing for me, long before that, I was playing the game. I was already creating from that space, thinking that it's been happening, getting my little human and nervous system completely familiar and ready for this, you see. So you can play variation of this game, but without the peekaboo effect, without the transactional relationship with the energy. Like, okay, I'll play this game hopefully long enough so the physical manifestation can catch up. Lose that bit, just be in the game because it feels delicious, because it's so close to your nature, to your truth. And that's how you know you are in integrity, you are in the truth when you are playing that game. Now, you will know that you played that game really powerfully when, and this is what I remember was happening back then for me, I started to at some point lose track between what I'm actually imagining to be true and what was actually true physically. Back then, I caught myself on several occasions where I was like in a shop or something, and I was about to purchase an item that I could not afford, like something more luxury than normally I would, that I actually physically could not afford to buy. So this item would literally almost like end up in my basket, and then I caught myself like, hold on, I actually don't have money for it because I'm in the game. So that line between physical reality and emotional, energetic reality got really, really thin. And here's the thing, even though I caught myself on a few occasions like, hello, in physical reality, I don't have that money actually, hold on, I'm going back. I didn't make a fuss out of it. What I didn't do again is like, oh, sugar, I don't have actually money, so I'm going to stop this game, or this game is not working. I didn't do any of it. I just laughed about it. I said, oh, okay, I caught myself. The line between the physical reality and emotional, energetic reality is getting really, really thin. What fun. So I'll put that item back from my basket and I'm going back into my truth, into the game, but without making a deal out of it, because what we do often as entrepreneurs and change makers and manifestors in real life is we catch ourselves, let's say you play the game, you're in your higher truth, you're in your higher self, you're being led, you're in your integrity, you feel abundant, you feel amazing. And then you catch yourself that, oh, you look at it, maybe your stripe, and you see, hold on, but money is actually not there, or it's not catching up. And you make a big deal out of it. You will say, oh, sugar, why? I'm disappointed now. Why is it not catching up? What am I doing wrong? You see, this is the point. This is what you want to lose. You want to lose, again, there's the transactional game with energy. That's not really being guided by your higher level identity, is not being in the energy of your higher self. It's somewhere in between. Peekaboo, you see? So that is the game. And that's how I played it. The manifesting game that I truly believe helped me to go from broke to my first million and then beyond. And this is the game I invite you to play. So you can, of course, adapt. It doesn't need to be you won a lottery. It can be something completely else. Maybe, voila, you just been catapulted to your next level of business. Play that game. You just been catapulted to the next level of identity of yours, whatever it's meant to be. play that game. Make that game so immersive that for your little human and for your body, for your nervous system, it will become more familiar and more safe, that game, than the physical reality. So ultimately, your physical reality will have to catch up. And here's another beautiful, beautiful benefit of that game. Because you're so powerfully in that immersive game, you're so powerfully closing energetic gap between what is and what is meant to be, or what you want it to be. Then, of course, your awareness is really widening, like opening up to a new level. So you will become aware of what belongs to this reality, what doesn't. So you'll be guided. You'll be guided much more powerfully from within. You just know what's next choice, what's next step, what needs to go. Your intuition will work on a much higher level. And also, because you're playing this game in such an immersive way, your nervous system and your subconscious, your little human, will feel more and more safe and familiar with that reality, meaning that you would have an intuition and do something that is aligned with that identity. Previously, you would have maybe felt, oh, it's too risky, oh, it's unknown, it's too big. Now, because you're playing this game, now because you're being constantly bathed with that energy of what is meant to be for you, the same action, the same intuition will not feel that big, will not feel that quote unquote dangerous. It will feel more natural, more aligned to who you are. So it will be easier for you to actually follow that intuitive guidance. You see, this game, as basic as it is just incredible and incredible powerful for, I believe, every visionary, every change maker, every entrepreneur, every manifester. So take it, use it, play it by the rules. I'm not normally about the rules, but these rules are really powerful ones and needed, meaning do not play with transactional and pick-up way. Just play for the pleasure of it and play it vividly and play it for as long as you find a real pleasure in that, because inevitably physical reality of yours needs to catch up, and it's the most beautiful thing. So this is how you'll get from level to level in your life, in your business, to limitlessness, really. All right. I will love to hear from you what you're taking away from here. On the top of this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually link one other video where I share my second really powerful manifesting abundance game. So these two together are like mwah. Okay, that's all from me from now. Lenka Lutonska here. Have a wonderful day, and share in the comments. I want to read and share this video wide. Please do like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet, because you don't know who you're helping. You're helping us improve the algorithm or whatnot, but maybe maybe one person will incidentally find this video because of your like, and you just don't know how you'll change someone's life. All right, so much love. You're right. Until next time, bye-bye. Energetic selling and marketing is not a set of sales techniques. It's a lifestyle, a chosen state of being. Through my book, I teach powerful women like you to use the immense power of your energy to grow your business. Because when you do that, there are no limits to what kind of impact you can create in the world and in your life.